Hello everyone and welcome back to Wombats Weekly Wisdom. I'm Emilio Donibus and today I'm joined by Jacob Ferguson.
Morning.
Luke Stevens.
Afternoon.
Jedi Dello.
Good evening.
And Luke Kennedy.
Good night.
We have a very interesting story to start you off with. Luke Kennedy, would you like to introduce this topic please?
Yes, well first off I'd like to offer on behalf of the Combat Wombats our condolences to the Duffy family as Ben recently broke up with his sandwich maker in a very sad turn of events.
Who shall not be named?
Who shall not be named for legal reasons. And is now single, ladies or men. He can go either way.
He doesn't really mind. He's not very picky.
Preferably disabled people.
He doesn't have high standards.
Yeah, he'll take what he can get.
His standards are non-existent.
So reports coming out of Berklands saying that Ben Duffy did in fact get some action on this experience, and that the sandwich maker, who will not be named, did dip. Some might say.
Following this action, yes. I'm not going to confirm these reports, but
They are true.
from the man himself,
But we all know it. We all know it.
he
It's
is
true.
adamant that he received some action.
Substantial sexual
Although
relations.
we
Sexual
somewhat
stimulation.
are congratulative of Ben on these efforts, we must say that we do not condone members of our group being in a relationship simply to have sexual intercourse.
No,
That
never.
is that is shallow. Like,
Now, it is, and from my opinion, I think a relationship is much more than that. What are your thoughts, boys?
Obviously Luke Stevens is the master of females, as he is in a committed relationship and has been for many a year.
That's two, by the way.
Yes, but rumours coming out of Berkland saying that she was on the pill. Boys, what do we think about this?
I'm calling bullshit. I reckon she wants to get preggers so she gets extra Centrelink.
But well,
I reckon.
quite a judgmental comment
put
there.
out-
Now we
Jake.
must address the rumours. There is a chance that Ben has contracted an STD.
Of course, his sandwich maker has had STDs in the past. Now, Ben going in raw, obviously, as his missus was on the pill. Well, our prayers are with Ben, obviously.
We hope he hasn't contracted autism as well.
Anyway,
We
now
can't contract something you already have.
we will
That's
move on,
true,
lads. Okay, we're gonna introduce you to our first topic: a dog in the UK. Now, this is quite a funny story. It's got me laughing. I first saw it on Instagram. All right, a Chihuahua. It's probably about the size of my penis. It's quite large. It's quite large.
For a Chihuahua.
For a Chihuahua. The name of this dog is Gizmo, actually. Now this
Just like
this
his penis.
that's why I named my penis. Now this dog was simply playing in its back garden, as dogs do, of course.
Doing doggy style.
Now, its owner was actually away at the time. Her boyfriend was taking care of the property, and he was out the back gardening. Now, what happened was a seagull has infiltrated the property and has taken the dog with its beak. Now, personally, if it was my dog, I would be quite horrified at the scene being taken by a seagull. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
Well, I don't know if sandwich makers should have pets in the first place.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
Let alone a fucking chihuahua.
Yes.
The ugliest dog.
Unless she was going to put it in said sandwich, but...
For said age.
Now,
not Asian.
Yeah.
for me, the funniest part of this is that they don't even know where the fuck the dog is. It
The dog's
could
gone. The dog is gone.
50 metres up in a tree right now.
It could be
Or
in Canada for all we know.
It could be 100 metres below the earth.
Now,
Like,
I may state that Ben has heard of Gunnedah, but
in
does
case
not know
you
its
didn't
location.
Quick
reference.
exclaimer.
When I said Gunnedah, I was referring to an Australian town. Not many have heard of, but Ben has.
Ben has heard
Where
of it,
is it?
indeed.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, so honestly, I think that This is a historic moment.
It's quite a minute.
It's quite a meme.
For
An
me-
epic gamer moment by the Seagulls.
He contracted the W.
He wanted a chip, he got a dog.
Big
Just
L
like how
on
Ben
the Chihuahua.
contracted the STD.
Oh wow.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't
okay.
confirm.
We can't.
anything,
They
Emilio.
are just rumours.
But it is true.
But we-
But it's true. we all know it's true. Let's be honest.
But gonorrhea is not a joke.
Chlamydia on the
I would like to introduce you to our next topic. Peter, the animal activist group. We don't really like them boys, do we?
No.
No.
we
yes,
do not.
they're cunts.
We do not share a good opinion on
We don't
this
share views.
group of people. We don't share a popular view on this group. Okay. Now, in 2007, this is going back a while. So 2 years ago,
Old news.
Back in
there
the
was an
dream time.
article from PETA that claimed milk is a symbol of white supremacy.
Yes.
Couldn't agree more. If it's white, it's right.
Once you go black, you can never go back. Am I right?
You are very
indeed.
right.
I mean, not saying that I would like my milk to be black, because that means
White is-
most likely that Ben has dipped his penis in it. And all the STDs have gone into the milk and turned it black. I don't know how that works.
The crabs have-
He has
the
made his
crabs
own
have done their
ecosystem.
Well, I mean, Michael Jackson did it, didn't he?
Look.
He did do it.
He went from
He went from
Like,
It don't
wrong
matter.
to right.
yeah wrong to right.
It would help his music, I think. You know, being more pure.
It don't matter.
Well, it's like when Michael Jackson dies in the afterlife, is he black or white? I mean, if he went to heaven, he'd be white because everything's perfect in heaven.
Oh.
We can cut that out right. That wasn't.
No,
if that's
also,
staying in, that didn't mind.
Michael Jackson's song "Bad" wasn't referring to his behaviour. It was referring to his skin colour, which he later changed to become a smooth criminal in white.
He
Oh,
wrote
no,
that
he
song
was
when he
a-
was white.
He was a smooth
No.
criminal while he was black.
Okay, now
Yes,
back
he was very much a criminal when he was
back
black.
to this article.
Sorry for that commercial break. There was just a teacher walking by.
We'd like to thank our sponsors.
The blog. So this is actually a blog from PETA. It says that aside from lactose tolerant white
Intolerant.
supremacists, so lactose tolerant white supremacists, so people who don't drink actual milk,
That's intolerant,
No,
by the
no.
way.
Lactose
Cow's
tolerant
milk-
means they drink milk.
cow's milk. Okay, cow's milk really is the perfect drink of choice for all supremacists, even if you're not meaning to be.
Well, I can confirm.
Since the dairy industry inflicts extreme violence on other living beings. Now, personally, I think that is an extremely judgmental opinion.
I think, fair enough.
Do we all remember when a few animal activists chained themselves to a dairy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
to a dairy, yes.
yes, in protest of animal rights.
Were they also milked?
The people that went
Yeah.
in, of course,
I thought so.
Just like monkeys, I believe.
absolutely.
Yes.
May I quote Jedi? You wasn't live like a cow and die like a cow. What? What did you
I
say?
can't remember what I said.
Now, I don't see how people can take PETA seriously. Like when they're saying shit like that, it just makes me sick.
Oh,
I think it's absolutely.
Are you
ridiculous.
lactose intolerant? Is that what makes you think talking about milk?
No.
well, actually,
Good one,
breaking
Jake.
news, I'm actually lactose intolerant.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
No one would have picked that one.
Just allow me. Wait, just allow me to make
Who'd
sure.
have known?
Yep, no one gives a shit. I just
Yes,
checked.
except I give multiple shits whenever I have dairy.
Oh, okay.
diarrhea.
Literally.
Yeah, obviously,
Dairy.
I would like to talk about the statement Luke made earlier, Luke Stevens, about Ben's dick being put into the milk and turning it black. Well, obviously, I would just like to say
Might I
that.
just question what the fuck?
Well, I'd just like to say that obviously Michael Jackson did it, turning from black to white. So I think that Stevo makes a valid point from going from white to black.
Yes.
So
Well-
our next topic.
Benjamin Duffy is the reverse of Michael Jackson.
He's turning black.
Why, he
So-
doesn't touch kids?
No, Ben gets molested by kids,
Oh.
as shown in his latest relationship.
Now,
He was played.
the British government has come out with a fantastic way of helping the overpopulation crisis. Now, the British government is apparently proposing an idea to cut homeless people in half
By 2025.
by 2025. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I wouldn't like to be cut in half. What are your thoughts?
However,
on
I'm not homeless, so I say all for it.
this? Well, think about people like Larry, for example.
Look,
Larry would be even funnier.
I've talked to Larry on
He was on
multiple
his stump.
He was
occasions.
missing his stumps. Yeah, does Larry have stumps?
I would like to ask the question: homeless people cut vertically, or horizontally, or on an angle?
Or do they get a choice? That's the
Yeah,
real question.
that is a good
Well,
question.
did you hear about the man who lost his whole left side?
Yeah, he's all
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
all right now.
Yeah. so,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was funny.
Bazinga.
so your point is that Larry may be all right if he cuts his left side off.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
So
yes.
basically, there's nothing wrong with this solution then.
This final solution, one might say.
Yes, not even going to a poll is just been decided. If it were to go to a poll, everyone would be in favour.
I feel like that
Absolutely.
will get him more votes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it will.
Larry for
Larry for
Prime Minister.
Larry for President of Australia.
He's been through so much, and now he's got himself half a problem.
Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Larry.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Larry.
shout out
We are
to-
proud supporters of Larry.
She'll rename Australia Larry Land.
Okay, I think we might wrap the podcast up now, boys. It's been great having you
well,
on.
actually, I would like to finish on.
How many topics you
If you could please shut the fuck up, Emilio.
Your opinion isn't warranted. And in fact, it would be better if you would shut the fuck up. Now, are UFOs real, gentlemen? Are UFOs real?
Area 51.
Oh, I see where this
I
is.
see where this is going.
Are
Well,
aliens
we won't
real?
find out until we successfully raid Area 51.
I would like to ask everyone of their tactics
Well,
going into
I'd
this
like to
raid.
tell you that UFOs are real because it's an unidentified flying object.
Did
Doesn't
I
have to
make
relate to
the point?
aliens.
You just
question
can't be
is,
able to identify it.
Yeah. The question is, are alien sources real?
So, do we have any ideas of what we might find?
Yes, they are real. I have an example. Jackson Kirk. With a head like that, he can't be human.
His head is very spherical in shape.
Not even. No, it's not spherical.
I don't even know.
Peanut. He's got a peanut head.
I don't even think it's a specific shape.
I don't know how it is round. but
Mega
it's
Mind.
sharp.
It should be a new shape. The Jack Kirk. Just call
I don't
it
know
Jack.
how he is.
Jack
but so
Kirk is
many
from
shapes
Roblox.
in his head. It has triangles, circles, squares, and sticks. Like, how does it? I don't know.
He's fucking Phineas.
It must be weird on Saturn. That's all I'm
Phineas.
saying. It must be fucking weird on Saturn.
Now, this raid on Area 51.
Which one? Well, I feel like if you're gonna go, you may as well go hard. Send in all the Kyles first.
Go all in. Yeah.
All the colours.
I think get
They're all
Karen,
high on
get
their,
Karen to see
on
if
their
she can
monster.
speak to the manager.
If Karen Donovas can ask for the manager,
Yeah.
we will be in.
Personally,
We will
I
be
think
in deep, boys. We will be in deep.
Kyle and Karen should be at the front of the line.
I can confirm yes.
Kyle Hockley, that
And then we
is,
should
by
get
way.
the Naruto runners to come from the side as they can.
Hinchy.
They're faster.
Hinchy can come from the side.
Hinchy.
Hinchy can run 100 meters in 7 seconds.
And who knows what he's got in that satchel, honestly.
Yeah.
He
It
might
could come
have
in
it.
handy.
Probably a Glock.
Hinchy, if you're hearing this, God, please don't breathe.
Yes, we would rather not die.
Judgment Day is not here yet, Hinchy.
Yes.
Now, do you think that? What do you think that Karen would say to the guards?
My alien isn't good enough. Where is the manager?
Or could she perhaps say,
Instant entry.
"I need to speak to the manager to see what is inside Area 51"?
See, I don't know. Karen would have to have a problem. So I
Yeah.
feel
Very true.
if we give Karen Kirky, because there's a lot wrong. Because there's a lot wrong with that alien.
My alien is broken. Wait, in the future they're gonna have alien vets.
We're gonna have.
Once we break out of Area 51 with all the aliens,
We're gonna need some
there's-
specialists.
That's right. We're gonna need alien specialists. Okay, so
What's the
They haven't been
Dead.
exposed to our diseases yet. We've got to take good care of them.
if they can track any Ben's STDs. But yes, I think we're gonna need some alien veterinarians.
I'm
personally.
veterinarian.
Veterinarians.
That is a large word.
I can quote.
Oh, I'm going to start
Veterinarians.
my own business called Fix My Alien. So it's like an IT firm, but for aliens. Alright, so they've got some pretty weird shit inside them. But, you know, I'll specialise in fixing.
But how do we know?
Just fucking guess. You don't know what you're fixing, just...
We
Do-
don't know until
do-
Karen's done her
Just
job.
poke this and
Do what
that.
the UK did, cut him in half.
Exactly. Let's. Yep.
Cutting in half all aliens by 2030.
Sacrifices will have to be made.
Well,
In case you didn't know, September 20th, I believe, is the date. So
Yes.
bring the kids, rock up to Area 51,
Bring a few beers.
have a good one.
Be
Yeah.
a good one, yeah.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Steal an alien or two.
if you haven't marked interested or going yet, please do so.
Yeah.
And if
Join
you,
the 1.5 million people who have said they are going.
And if you can't afford the kayak like myself, I'll be swimming from from
The
Sydney
short
Harbour
distance from.
about
It's quite a
4
short distance.
in 4 weeks prior to the event.
And I do believe that the military has released a statement saying that should anyone illegally trespass on the property,
They will
will
take-
take any action they
Yep.
would normally.
Have
So
heard that.
They
keep
can't
that
shoot
in
everyone,
mind.
can they?
Yes.
They
I
can't
believe
stop all of us.
They
I
do not
believe.
have the weapons necessary to stop 1.5 million people.
They
Next
might
minute they
have
just
tanks.
nuke the entire America.
Now, something I might add is that we have seen inside of Area 51, yet we don't know it. Do you all remember Independence Day, the movie Independence
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
As they all go into Area 51.
Was it
Converge.
Area 51 though?
It was Area
How do you know?
51.
It's a movie.
Yes.
Was it the real
movie.
Area
It's
51?
based on real life.
I,
I wasn't
Emilio's
alive
logic.
then.
You sound like Ben.
I'm today's band.
Actually, no, he can't speak English, so I don't even know what the fuck he's
I
speaking.
think what will actually be inside Area 51 is all our missing socks that get lost.
Yes.
But they've moved all the aliens to Area 52.
52s.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, they've got ahead of
Area
us. They've thought
69.
ahead.
Those son of a bitches, they're smart. They wouldn't be in government if they weren't.
You know what I bet they've got in Area 51? Colgate that 10 out of 10 dentists approve of.
Is it?
It's always
Ah, yes.
Have they got Donald Trump's brain as well? 'Cause he seems to have lost it about 4 years ago.
politics. That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's,
I believe.
All right, that brings us to the end of our podcast. Thank you for tuning in. And obviously, we don't have Ben Duffy this week, so I'll pass it over to Jacob Ferguson to end the podcast.
If your sandwich maker ain't broke, don't fix it.